It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup. between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running back motions right. Straight to the air they go. And his first stopper into the game winds up incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Dropping back to throw. Pulled in again, it's Bowers. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
The first carry here for Ashton Genty. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
All set to go now from the 35.
19, 70. Here we go. Buffalo 18. Buffalo 80. Say, hey. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets a few on the plays forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Takes the 2nd down snap. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Quicker like this. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
From the red zone now. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel, 60 Bellcat, 60 Bellcat.
They send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
They are throwing it again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Now looking to throw. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect.
And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them off just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Half 85, half 85. 5 wide. What's up?
Allen taken right to the air. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Regular. All 52. Alert. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 1st down here.
Middle.
Allen to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
1st and 10 from the 43.
18 Cardinal, 79 Broncos. Ready? 70 Lions. 18 Pioneers. Ready?
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Cougar 19. Ready?
Throwing again on 2nd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. We'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Now Allen off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action with the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Cowboys, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard
19
line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors, 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Another throw here on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. And you're going for this. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight, 18.
We put a receiver in motion left. Sticking to the air here. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
A game of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
This is Genty on second. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Rig alert, rig alert. Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That finds Bash complete. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
A game of 4 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Working on 1st down. Big yards on the right side. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Buffalo 18.
Working inside the red zone. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on that next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
319. Off 52.
Trying it left side with Cook. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Allen on 3rd down. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that 1st down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. The defense wasn't having it.
And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
It's a gain of 18. And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Okay, ready?
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Back to 50. Can't be lying. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 27. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bills take over as he records his 10th.
Bro, Madden giving you this shit on these fucking passes, man.
We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud. Yeah. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
319.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Allen looking to throw. Trapped there to haul it in. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's blocked down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. This is Cook. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. Bass's kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
The field goal, to me, it's all about optics. Down by a little or up by a little. And either way, Kate, well, they know they got to raise their game in the second half.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Mustang 19. Ready? Trap 60. Trap 6. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 ball tag. 60 ball tag. Ready?
Throwing here just before halftime. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Cook. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
19! Hey, tight. Half 85.
Throwing here, Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And this one doesn't go far. Looking quickly here.
James Cook. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Round 80. Middle. Alert! All 52. 5 wide. What's that?
They're looking to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take it.
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown.
Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass is caught. Get 2 more on the score. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Returning it from the 4. And he takes the return out of bounds.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught by his back. He manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
319! Tight. Alert! Alert! Half 10. Where's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
5 wide. Hey, hold. It's out.
1st down throw for Allen. Completed to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. He is not going to be able to reach that marker. Got it close, but it sets up 4th and less than a yard now.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful. on that designed run.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Come on, come on. Set. Tap the 60, tap the 60. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Forced that to his right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On the set.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready, Warrior 70, cut 70 Rangers, 70, cut 19, cut 19. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On first down, Genty. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Raiders have it, hoping to close out a win and advance another round. All right, here we go, second down.
Here we go, set. 18, Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
50 Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
I mean, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
For the field goal, a 46-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 41-yard line.
52.
Allen to throw. Gets his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
Round 80. 56, 56. Stay tight. Regular. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 44-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Okay, ready?
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
70. Come on. 18, 5, Cougar 19, 18. 18.
Third and long. They're going to throw. That finds Bush. Complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Raiders with a 10-point advantage. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. 60 back.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get up.
Another give here to Jency. And that's the Raiders' first down. More than that, Brock, it should seal away the win for them.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Buffalo.